Everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Aubrey. Today we are going to do Let's Get Specific about how to slice and dice an onion. So, if you don't know how to slice or dice an onion, you're about to learn today. How are you guys doing today? Are you doing pretty fabulous? I'm fabulous because I am going to actually go to a premium meat market today and check it out for the first time. Before you begin cutting, you want to make sure that you have something underneath your cutting board to prevent it from slipping. So this is just shelf liner. You can get this at the dollar store, Walmart, a lot of places sell it. It's pretty cheap. You just cut off a piece of this and use it under your cutting board to prevent it from sliding. So that way it's safer, so the cutting board doesn't actually accidentally slide and then you cut yourself. Or you could use a damp towel, or you could use a damp paper towel. So any of those would work. And that's going to keep you a lot safer. We're going to begin by cutting off the ends of the onion. This is just a yellow onion. Doesn't matter what kind of onion. So you cut off the ends, just like that, and then you just cut it in half, peel it. So you want to begin by making sure you're holding the blade correctly. So you want to, well, first of all, this is a chef's knife. This is what it looks like. And you want to have your pointer finger and your thumb right here at the very start of the blade. This will ensure that you have more control. If you're holding your blade like this, you don't have as much control and it's harder to get the cuts that you want. So by holding it right here, with these two fingers, you're going to have a lot more control over your blade, okay? And then you always want to be mindful of how you're positioning your fingers. So you always want to, hold the blade with your dominant hand and then curl your fingers like this. So you want the blade to go right up against the edge of your knuckles here, and that will ensure that you're not going to cut yourself. If you're holding it like this, you could cut your fingers. So you want to hold it like a claw where it's like this, okay? That's how you're going to hold the blade. And when you're slicing, it's going to be a rocking motion like this. So, you never really want the tip of your blade to come off the board. You just want to go like this in a rocking motion. You don't want to be going like chop, 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 because that's going to ruin your blade and your cuts won't be as controlled. So you want to make sure you're properly holding your knife, get your hand in the right position, and then to slice the onion, I'm going to start on the side like this. I'm not going to start on the top. You can start on the top if you want, but it's more uniform cuts if you cut this way with the shape of the onion. All right? And then I'm just going to use this hand to guide me. This is going to take some practice, okay? This is very different than how you're probably normally used to cutting. So you want to keep your tip of the blade of the knife down, and just let this hand right here just guide the knife. Once I start getting close to the end of the onion, now I'm going to turn it and go like this. As you can see, the knife is never fully coming off of the cutting board. And then just be careful when you get down to the last bit here. All right, and that's how you slice an onion. So to dice an onion, we're gonna cut it going this way, up the onion, and then we're gonna cut it this way, going across the onion, then we're gonna cut it this way again. So when we're doing the cuts from here and going up, we're not gonna go all the way through the onion. When we slice an onion, we're actually gonna go until about 1/4 of the inch of the way at the end here. So you're not gonna fully cut all the way through the onion. You wanna keep your hand flat like this. You don't wanna hold it like this because again, the knife can cut you. So safety first, keep your hand straight like this and press firmly down onto the onion so it's not moving as you're cutting the onion. All right, so you can go to just about the end and then you're gonna do that all the way up the onion. So not going all the way to the end. Again, this is going to take some practice for this to feel like normal to you. Be very careful as you're getting to the top. I'm going to go to my fingertips now. All right. So now we've cut all the way up the side. And now we want to do the top now. So, or the other way. So now we're going to go like this. I'm gonna start here, and again, we're not gonna go all the way to the end. So you're gonna put the tip of your knife where you ended the cuts going across, going horizontal. So now we're gonna go vertical. Again, now you wanna use your claw again. Your claw. Now I'm just squeezing it together because it's starting to fall apart. Or not fall apart, but get all loosey-goosey on me. Okay, so now we did it that way, across the top. So now we're going to turn the onion. So this is the side that's cut. So this is the end that's not cut all the way through. This is the side that we started cutting at. Use your claw, okay? And now you're gonna go down, okay? And I kind of use my pinky here to keep these little layers in place. And you just go like this. And you want them to be uniform as possible. So you want to try to make sure you're using the same measurement when you're cutting all three cuts, going up the onion horizontal, and then going vertical across the onion, and then now again, cutting all the way through. And then I'm going to cut till we get to the end of where we stop cutting. So you see here, there's a little bit there, just at the end. This is what we have left, okay? So now we're just going to cut this part. So again, use your claw. All right. And then I just kind of grab them all at once and turn like that. And then you just go through. You just go through again. So you just do the same thing that you just did for the whole onion, but just at the very end of it. And now your onion's all diced up. So there you have it. You got your sliced onions and your diced onions. So let me know what you guys want to see next with knife skills. Do you want to see how to do mushrooms, garlic? You let me know down below, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Please like, comment, subscribe if you felt like you can now properly cut an onion, or maybe at least attempt to properly cut an onion. All right, I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.